The pipeline that was constructed on the basis of what was possible in 2003 when all of this was put together was rather rigid.
Why is the energy in this town so low?
And what happened in the production department, so the directors, designers, etc., was so demanding that we actually wanted to have more flexibility.
Oh, why aren't the children playing?
Last season, once we were finished with a shot, we had to delete it out of the pipeline.
What?
The director was more or less punished for his creativity when he said, well, maybe I would like to have this a little bit more blue, or can I have another cut here? That was a major problem. So we revisited our whole idea about how this pipeline should look, and we created basically a second generation idea.
How can we make the meter go higher?
Yeah. We have to move!
How hard is that?
I wanted all these technologies to speak together, so I can really be 7 minutes away from anything. So I could move from creative down to post-production, and then 7 minutes I can go and see edit, and then 7 minutes go to the floor, and then 7 minutes to see the post-production of 3D shots.
We had a lot of requirements and a lot of demands, and we went through numerous sessions with design teams from Avid to see whether it was feasible or not.
I have an idea.
And they always have been extremely clear about what would be feasible and what would not be feasible.
Run as fast as you can.
Which is very good for us because it really helps us to gauge where we should be.
We use a high-end digital camera called the Thomson Viper, and it's actually hooked up to two recording mechanisms. One of them is the Avid Adrenaline, and the other one is a DVS Clipster. So we have two parallel streams of recording, and one stream that we record is actually the DPX file format, and the other format is the DNX format created by Avid.
Oh, this one is from me.
The Adrenaline is hooked up to a Unity system where all the other workstations are also hooked up to, and in principle about, let's say, a minute after we called cut on the floor, the material is available for the other editors to work on.
I think we should put the can there.
A can and a shovel in that.
A can and a shovel right there,
Okay.
and then I think we're safe.
Okay.
I can call for playback anytime of any scene that was shot, you know, at that point in the last 2 or 3 weeks, now ever. And within 15 to 30 seconds to sometimes a minute if it was shot a long time ago, it's back there in full color HD and with audio.
Symphonies are really the editing stations. Story-wise and creatively-wise, the whole edit is finished in the symphony.
The fact that all the Avids are connected now, the Unity, that helps tremendously because I can hop from edit room to edit room and be working on different things at different times. So that is all much smoother and makes my job easier.
In the preparation of this whole pipeline, we have compared the HD raw uncompressed material with the Avid DNX material, and the difference between the two was so little that we've actually chosen to do everything through DNX instead of do everything through a compressed format, because ultimately our product is standard video. Although the visual effects, of course, because we want to have all the bandwidth to do the visual effects with, we kept in the full resolution and compressed mode.
We do use DNX sometimes in the visual effects process because sometimes we have difficulties in recording in the Clipster. So we're very lucky that we have these two streams recording at the same time.
When you see kids playing, they actually make sounds. So it's like on a car, or they do. I want to make that kind of world.
The sound is being edited and mixed on Pro Tools systems.
And the sound and the image then end up for a final finishing and mastering in the DS Nitrous, where we actually do the color correction and also output the sound, of course.
Dance and swing and jump and run.
I can say that from a creative point of view, we have succeeded what we wanted to do. Flexibility, fast throughput, fast response to demands, a very fluent pipeline.
To play, go all the way.
I think that Avid did really an excellent job in finding out what we needed.
Down to the beat.